How is everybody? All right? Great. Good.
All right, now joined by head coach Mark Skinner. Mark, as always, please get started with an opening statement.
I don't think we were quick enough first half. I thought we could have cut them open, we could have hurt them. We didn't do that. And then second half, obviously, it's a bit of a joke. But I'm from what I see, I don't contest the first decision. I didn't see the second one. So I have no idea the severity of, was it a red card or not? I don't know. I genuinely was looking at tactical changes at the time. So apart from that, just another game that's got away from us, because I can see the things starting to happen, but we've got to be ruthless in front of goal. And if you don't do that, then you run the risk of losing the game.
Go to Scott.
When you go down 2 players, just from a tactical standpoint, how does that change?
It's mad. So we were going to we went to a 4-4-1 and counter-attack with a central block and then attacking with the wingers, to all of a sudden then changing that plan and going 3 at the back, 4 in midfield, and then whatever we had left up front. It's crazy. It's a game, I know that coaches can work on that kind of thing, but it's really a deep block once you lose 2 players. But we had to get back in the game, so we had to risk. And they're given the girls are given everything that's still on the field. Of course they have. And before they went off, Julie's is an unfortunate timing of a challenge. I think she scores if she doesn't, so it's a decision she's got to make. And I've not seen Marta, so I don't know. But it's a tough one. It's a tough tactical changes. You've got to be inventive. Sorry.
Luis and then Mellissa.
Did you get any explanation for Marta sending off?
I didn't get anything. The craziest thing in this league is you get told you can't use your arms because it's dissent. So on the sideline, I am literally having to shout at people like a penguin. That's ridiculous. Like, I wasn't shouting at the referee. You've got to shout to gain attention, to gain the attention of. So you can't whisper because she's not going to hear you. And to do that, you wave your arms. You're not shouting at the person. I think there's a really, the fourth official has to read that situation. It's not an anger at the official. You want to know why. You need to know why. And if she tells me, it's fine. But I think I got no answer. So I can't tell you why it was or what it wasn't. So I don't really have a comment on that until I've seen it.
Melissa?
Thanks. Coach, Joanna was just here, and she mentioned that this is a team that, as she said, doesn't roll over or die, but she said we're a team of fighters. Is that a mantra that you basically kind of instilled in the players?
I think that you have the characters. It should have been a happy night for our captain tonight, because she epitomises the fighting character. However, I think they are. I just think that we need to be so much more aggressive. Like, I do think they're fighters, I do, but I think they don't know just how much fighting they can give. And what's really clear to me is that, I've said it a million times, I'm not going to rest until I have a team that is able to tactically adapt very, very quickly, physically match the opposition, and then literally technically take the team on that they're playing. So I think they fought tonight, and I can't, but I want more. And I want my players to know that I want more, and I want my players to know that if you're going to be in Orlando in the future, there's no resting place, there's no hiding place. You're either here to be successful or you're not, and that's what I want my players to know from tonight.
Chris and then Austin in the back.
Coach, chaotic game, great learning opportunity for the team. What were your thoughts on Julie King and her first match with you guys?
I thought, and thank you for putting it that way, because I think sometimes in the emotion you lose the opportunity to learn. I think we'll learn a lot from tonight. It's the first time, I think, as a coach, that I've had 9 players on the field. So I think I'll do a lot of learning too. I thought Julie came in. And obviously we have Morgan Reid as well. I think Morgan Reid is more of a future project, so she has to learn the game inside and out. I've been really happy with her progression, but Julie came into training and understands defending. The physicality will come. The unfortunate news for Tony meant that we had to throw somebody straight in. So I think that she'll be a really good addition to this team. I think she defends very well. She reads the game very well. So I think she'll be a real positive.
Austin?
Mark, correct me if I'm wrong. You spent the first half upstairs and came
Correct.
down for the second. What did you see from first to second half that you decided you needed to be down there with the players?
I'll be really honest with you. So first half, it was hard. I was nearly down first half. It was because I didn't see the energy I wanted. I didn't see two changes of pace. So if you're going to press, you press and then you cut off the line and then go again. I didn't see that from our players enough. I thought tactically we got it right. I thought the players tactically were excellent. They blocked effective spaces, but then I just wanted to see that extra little bit. So when you've blocked the space, go and jump and attack the opposition and go and be brave to win the ball, because then you'll start counter-attacks. And I just think we were a little bit passive at times. And I think that caused Houston a lot of problems because they just kept kicking it over us and giving it us back. So there's a positive and minus. And then when I came down, I just wanted to see, I thought we lost our way a little bit in terms of we stopped trying to get the ball through to Marta. We looked a little bit tired. And I don't want to use that. It's not an excuse, guys. We've had 3 weeks off. You might be mentally sharp and tired because you need to play games to get that. But I know what I want. On the pitch at the end, I'm telling my my trainer just what I want from my girls going forwards from this team, how aggressive I want them to be on the press, when to press, how to press consistently, 2 movements, a higher pace, and I won't rest until I get that.
Scott?
Emily Van Egmond wasn't in the 18 today. Did she pick up an injury? Can you just explain the decision?
Yeah, it was a late one. So we trained Friday, and Emily's had a little niggle in her ankle, and it wouldn't have been purposeful to put her on the bench even, because it would have just caused irritation. So we're managing her. It happened late last night that we made the call, so obviously that's why we haven't said anything till today. But we're going to assess it. She should be fine, but we're at the early stages of it. It's not a knock or anything like that. It's just something that she's had niggling from the World Cup.
Awesome.
Mark, just wanted to ask you about Mellissa Viggiano. You sung her praises the last game, had a very effective 60 minutes. Just the space finder that you continue to call her. Just talk about how effective she has been, since being drafted into the team, and just the progression that she has made up until now.
She's been excellent. I am going to say there's a caveat to that. Today, I thought she found the spaces, but she didn't use them. I thought that she was negative and probably 50% of her passes she played backward when she'd already done the hard work to play forwards. And that, for me, is something she has to take. If she wants to, because she's the one that finds the spaces, you've got to kill the opposition when you find the spaces. If you turn back, you've lost the progression you've just made. So I want her to be way more aggressive. So I wanted to note that tonight, because I think of her very highly as something different in this league, somebody who can play left and right and sees the game and studies it. So I want more from her. Like, I'm not going to... She's a personal project for me to go, you've got this, but you need to be better. Apart from that, she's a space finder. She reads the game. She reads body movement. She reads spaces, when to come in. And I don't think there are enough players in this league, especially, that find spaces. They find the easy one, which is the one that I can beat you because I can race you, I'm quicker than you. So they find the one in behind. They don't find the one in between the lines. And she finds that, and that's a long may that continue. She just needs to kill people when she's in those spaces.
Shane, last question in the back.
Careful with your answer here. Don't answer if you don't want to. Allie was in here and said that these ladies in this league are busting their tails to make it the best women's league in the world.
Yeah.
They can't play the game the way they want to play the game because the officiating is so poor.
Okay. What would you like a comment on that?
If you can.
Okay. I think there would need to be continued investment in the learning for the officials. I think they do get things right. Again, I'm not going to contest the first decision. I think it's correct. And again, if there is physical contact in the second condition, in the second red card, you can see that as being potentially, again, the right decision. So I won't contest that. Do you know what I'd like? Consistency. So if there's consistency, you have less argument. If you have a bad night and you're bad for both teams, you kind of both moan, but you get on with it. It's when you hand advantages to opposition because of the lack of consistency. And again, coming back to your point about learning, we are here to grow this game. We are here to grow the female officials to make sure that they are the best in the world as well. And I think that as long as they can take on the opportunity to learn and do it quickly and be consistent, I don't think... I agree with Ali. There are inconsistencies. And if we can achieve that, then not only we have better players and the best league in the world, you'll also have the best officials. And I think that I hope the NWSL are continuing to invest in that strategy and that system.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, guys.